Hello there, Sagittarius. This is your monthly tarot reading for February 2021. This is an intuitive reading, and the deck I use focuses mostly on spiritual and personal development. The way I'm going to be laying this reading is I'm going to lay down 4 cards, one for each week of February, the overall energy. And then I'll come back through and lay down 3 on each, one for the beginning of the week, middle of the week, and end of the week. And then we'll seal off the reading with an oracle card. So let's go ahead and get started. Universe, what does Sagittarius need to know? Sagittarius needs to know, universe. Here we go. Top of the deck for clarification if necessary. For the first week, we have the Queen of Wands, passionate. Libra got this. For the second week, we got the Queen of Swords, perceptive. For the third week, we got the Tower, revelation. And for the final week, it's the Four of Discs, stability. Okay. So universe, this Queen of Wands, actually, for this first week, what do we have? We get the Six of Discs, generosity, the Two of Wands, Genesis, and the Princess of Cups, dreamy. For the Queen of Swords, we have the King of Wands, audacious, the Four of Swords, respite, and finally ending with the Child, possibilities. For this third week of the Tower, we have the Five of Wands, struggle, the Hanged Man, surrender, and the Queen of Discs, supportive. And finally, for the last week, we have the Ace of Wands, inspiration, the Crown, completion and embodiment, and the Eight of Cups, renunciation. Okay, so for the third week, it's going to be it's more of a waiting period here. But okay, let's go ahead and get started. So for the first week here, the overall energy is the Queen of Wands, passionate. This is you with an idea and something that you want to achieve, something that burns bright in your chest and makes you feel good all over, inside and out. Okay, this is going to be that overall energy that you're going to be feeling this week of going after what you want. Okay, so for the first part of the week, we got the Six of Discs, generosity here. And this is giving and receiving of gifts, giving charity, and pretty much just being generous with your time, with yourself. Opening a door for somebody is a form of generosity as well. So this is just going to be you in this new energy of like, oh, just open and happy and more giving of yourself. By midweek, you have the Two of Wands, Genesis, and this is wanting to start a new enterprise. I'm getting I'm feeling a lot of tech with this. I don't know if you guys are on platforms or I'm getting some schooling for some of you about starting schooling, getting accepted as well, and also a new job. But this is definitely pushing yourself forward and starting anew with new plans. And with that, of course, the things when you're like, I'm going to do this, then it kind of like branches off. Well, this, that, this, this, and that. Okay, so that's the energy. Midweek is I want to do this, all this. Okay. By end week is the Princess of Cups, dreamy. So you're in a state where you're kind of suspended in action, but you're focusing on all these things that you will do. Okay. By the second week here, you got the Queen of Swords, perceptive. This is somebody that is studying their environment, looking at the ins and outs and ups and downs, and making sure that every area is covered, right? So you're going to have a very logical view this week in sorting through things between exuberation and actual material planning and things like that. So linking your higher, your mental state and your heart space, your emotion space. So at the beginning of the week here, you got the King of Wands, audacious. This is somebody who knows exactly what they want, and they are going to go at it full force and like no holds, just really going after exactly what they want, taking every avenue needed to achieve that. By midweek, you're going to pull back into yourself and just have a down moment on what you how you're going to proceed in getting all this done, because by end week you got the child possibility. So you're taking a down point to really analyze what it is exactly that you want to go after and how to go about putting it into play. Okay, and by end week you're like topping on all the possibilities, because you know that you could go this way with it, you can go that way with it, you can go this way with it. And also, I'm feeling when it comes to relationships here, I'm not sure why I'm picking that up here with the child. Okay, in your relationship, with your loved ones, perhaps ones that you can't see right now or be close to, you know, this is saying, and ones that you are close to as well, like people that you can see. This is you speaking your truth and what you want to do with this audacious, talking about these possibilities with people that you feel close to, that you feel have your back, okay? Have the strength in your convictions and what you're wanting to do, and keep it up. Don't give up. Okay, this is the Nine of Wands endurance card. This is a don't give up on your dreams. Don't give up on your plans. Don't give up on your logical state of mind either. Okay, this is saying you got a goal and there's a lot of things that branch off from it. Okay, and it seems like a lot to tackle, but as soon as you do one of those things, that's one less thing. So keep it up, all right? Just tick off the list one at a time. Boom, 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 boom. By the third week, you have the Tower revelations. So as you went through ticking off boom, 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 by third week, you realize what is no longer going to serve you, and you are holding that. You're like, whoa, you know, okay, what you've been working on. So this could have been like a career ideal that you thought you would be in long term, but that's not what you wanted. And so this is all about what you're wanting to build here, and you're making sure that you have everything you need. So this Tower moment is about realizing things that you don't need anymore. I don't feel like this is going to be thrown on you, because of course this is of your own creation, but this is going to be a quick realization, like, oh man, no. Okay, so it's like I don't need that. I don't want that there. And I'm glad that that's come to my attention here, because you know that would have really affected what I've been working on and what I want to create. Now, the beginning of the week, you're going to be focusing on your family and their needs. Okay, because it's been a hard time. We've all felt some sort of lack. This family struggle here is about you standing up and being able to provide them with what they need. You know, nurturing and caring and giving. And if this doesn't have to do with your children or, you know, your close loved ones, look at your parents, look at your friends, you know, just look at the world around you. You're in a position now where you can be that nurturer and that giver and that caring person in this struggle situation of those that are close to you. Midweek, you're still going to feel stuck, and you got to weather this storm, all right? You got to weather this storm. And it is only temporary. Okay, so and by midweek, you're going to feel like you're stuck a little bit, and you just got to, like, let this pass, okay? I know you want to go fast. You're feeling like you're stuck. Just let that pass. By the end of the week, you got the Queen of Discs mixed with the Eight of Discs, Seven of Cups, and the Moon. All right, so now you're going to start focusing on what is solid in your life. What have you really gotten achievement from? What have you achieved in your life? What made you feel whole? What, you know, like, that didn't make me feel good. That didn't make me feel good. Because you're really going to be pulling inside here and seeing I'm going to pull one more card here. Yeah, pulling inside and finding peace within yourself of it's okay to let that stuff go, right? It's okay to let that thought form go. Where did it come from anyways? And seeing that you can achieve great things. And this self-doubt, because it's a lot of inward talk here, some self-doubt as you go inwards to find this peace within yourself. Because you are bouncing between, will I see a great return on this Genesis, this new beginning that I'm going through, or am I tricking myself? You know, you're only tricking yourself if you're tricking yourself. You gotta let these illusions fall to the side, because you definitely will reap a harvest from what you feel impassioned and emboldened to do. Okay? So there's just that little bit of self-doubt. And that self-doubt, where is that coming from? Who told you that? Who did you see like that? You know, because we form perceptions of ourselves based on other people and how they responded and how they reacted. It's just a social acclimation that we all have inherently within us. Okay? It's not your fault. You're not responsible for that. Don't hold any guilt to yourself when you're going through this introspection. And when you come through on the other side, you are the Queen of Discs. You are supportive and caring, and you're making sure that it is coming from a very solid place. Very solid inward and outward place. From the root up. Now for this final week here, you're going to be focused on stability, long-term stability, making sure that everything is going where it needs. You got enough resources available to achieve that balance where you don't have to worry about home or stress about any of that. And with that energy for the beginning of the week is the Ace of Wands inspiration. This is you receiving information to garner you more, how would I say this? A new direction. Okay, so this stalemate here that you had to pass and weather this storm, the information that comes from it, these are definitely connected. Whatever came from this is leading you down a new road of completion and embodiment. You're like, you know, I've healed from that and that self-doubt, because it's gonna be all right. I'm just telling you, that's the energy here. It's all gonna be all right. It's all going to build itself back up. You are going to be okay. Your family's going to be okay. This type of energy of realization of stability is yours. You have the crown, completion and embodiment. This is what you desire most. And what we desire most is that our loved ones are safe and cared for, that we are achieving the best of our ability in the situation that we're in. This is ending of all the struggle and these changes and these self-doubts, and being solid in what you are going to achieve for yourself. And then finally at the end of the week, with all this new self-determination and understanding that it's going to be all right, you start to walk towards that goal, and you're leaving behind what this tower was. You're leaving behind that family struggle. You're leaving behind the introspective phase and what you were taught that no longer serves you. And you're not leaving it behind uncared for. You're not walking away from it. It's just you're not going to carry it with you anymore. Because you're healed from it. It's done. And you're ready for the next step in your life. And that's awesome. Okay, Sagittarius, let's go ahead and finish this reading off with our oracle card. Sagittarius needs to know. We get love. Love can overcome and heal anything. Love is all, and anything else is fear, constructed by our minds. This illusion card. Alright? Love is divine power. Love is a state of being, not an emotion to make you feel good when you think something is missing. When you truly become love, you will see and feel that nothing is missing. Look beyond your perceived assumptions about everything, to see into the heart of all. At the heart of all experience is unconditional love. When you are completely present, you will feel the gift. You are present. The gift may show itself as a good or bad situation. However, it is time to unwrap your present experience, tear off the wrapping, and find your gift, the gift of love. Beautiful. Okay, Sagittarius. Let me know how this goes for you, because this is very interesting, and I have been following your path since I started this reading a few months ago. If any of this resonated with you, hit down in the comments, like, subscribe, share, and I will see you again.